got plugged on the speed dial. I live my life fast, my foot on the gas, I live what I dream now. And you mad cause I brag, I go get the bag, they know I'm a cash cow. For my haters, I ball out. Got the money, don't need the clout.
What's up guys, Ninja welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing another D.Va VOD review. And we just got 2 codes sent from a gold player that just ranked up from a silver lobby. And both of these codes are quick play games, and that's reasonable because if you're ranked gold right now, quick play is really good. It's still good, spots of mistakes, and as you get higher, then you may want to start leaning towards having competitive codes for VOD reviews. But he did send us 2 codes, so we're gonna do one right now and one in a separate video. So yeah, this is my 3rd VOD review. I am only a Platinum Challenger trying to push for Diamond next season, but as usual, I will do my best and see what we see. If you guys like this type of content, if you guys are new to the channel and want to see more of this, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, join my Discord with a link in the description below. I'm active in the server if you guys want to talk to me, and enjoy the rest of the video. Let's take a look at this. So it looks like we have an Overwatch World Cup skin, I believe. I don't know. It just says Overwatch League on it, but this is an orange on it, so yeah, it's the first thing I judge when I get in. Yeah. Probably should have ate up that orb back there. Using defense matrix up really fast there, which is why it ran out really quick. And it wasn't really necessary at all. Take a look at this again. Probably should have ate that up. But it's only Roadhog using ranged attacks on you. And those things don't do that much damage because D.Va does have armored health in the beginning. And back here, if you look at it, Echo's getting killed by the orb that you didn't eat up. And as a result, Mercy's going to have to heal this Echo because the orb's moving back and so is Echo. And Echo has to move back as well. So if Echo was full HP and Mercy didn't have to heal this Echo, this Mercy would be able to come up and heal you if something big was to be thrown at you. So yeah, that matrix was a bit unnecessary. And as you can see, there's a Zen. I believe he's charging up his volley. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, since you ran out of matrix energy, he was able to get that perfect timing with that charged volley and hit most if not all of those shots on you. And that does do a quick burst of damage, which you do want to worry about. Those missiles, using it at that range isn't a good idea because Zen's really closest to hiding behind this wall, and typically you want most of these missiles to hit a target that is pretty much killable, not just someone that you can hit easily. And since most of these missiles are clearly not hitting the Zen, they're hitting the wall behind him, it's considered a waste of a missile cooldown there. Yeah, now you have matrix energy as well. I don't think holding left click back here, just around this drum when the Roadhog is going around here, just holding down left click here isn't really a good idea because it slows down your movement a lot and it's just not good practice. Okay, missed the hook. Should have ate that more orb back there. You had all full energy. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think your matrix was a bit on cooldown when he hooked you, so if you could matrix, then you should have matrixed that, but if you couldn't, then yeah. Again, with the missiles, if you're swerving towards the left, at least try to put your crosshair right in front of the Roadhog where he's going. That way you'll hit more of the missiles from that range. But if you're doing that, then yeah, as you can see, none of them are hitting the Moira or the Roadhog. Okay, you got the Moira. Soldier got hit. But here's the thing. Right here, things happen really fast. Soldier's getting really close to this Roadhog, right? Which is pretty dangerous because Soldier has no way to run away from Roadhog, even with his tactical sprint. And so Moira is really low, and the Echo's definitely got this Moira on their knees. But if you're focusing on someone that low, while you have to keep an eye on the Soldier because Soldier is getting really up close to this Roadhog, and that's definitely not this is definitely not a good position for Soldier. But more on you. So instead of looking at the Soldier, let's look at this. Echo is definitely killing this guy, but right here you have matrix. If we look at it, you have matrix available. So you could, instead of helping out the Echo, which doesn't need help, you could flash the matrix here. So once Roadhog hooks this Soldier, Soldier won't be able to get one shot by Roadhog. Just a little something there that you just have to look on your surroundings. I know it's not possible to perceive everything, but yeah, that's just a little something. You may want to like burst your defense matrix a little bit there because you are getting shot down by Cassidy. You're at 214 HP. Your Ana's got you, so yeah. Just use your defense matrix a bit more like wisely there with your 1 second burst. You're holding it down again, and back there no one was shooting you, so yeah. Okay. That's a good defense matrix. You just hold that down once and yeah. Shooting at nothing with missiles. Yeah. Okay, there was a charged orb back there. I want to see this in like 3D. Okay. Okay, my camera moves kind of slow right now. Okay. Now let's look at this in first person. Spamming your left click there. Okay. Definitely missed that when I was out of the first person camera. That range is not typically, you know, good for a D.Va. I would probably just go to like this rock, because you can see where the bullets are coming from. You can kind of like predict where, like, how close they are. And behind this rock right here, Mercy can easily get to. You also have Echo's reinforcement and also the Soldier's reinforcement, so they're not going to make like a full team rush and like you're totally like, you know, going to get like gangbanged right here. So you have your Ana back there as well. I think like if you were like spraying back here, holding down left click, you could at least do it like right here. Of course, you're not holding down left click the entire time. You could just like hold a position right here. It's not a bad position right here, honestly. Missiles, try to like tilt that one a bit to the right because they are moving a bit to the right. And Matrix, you Matrix like quite a lot of stuff back there. Just be careful with the timing again. Yeah. And if your Matrix is like really low here, you could use this rock as like cover, kind of like in a payload map where you want to use the payload as cover to recharge your Matrix. Just try to take like quick second peeks right here, like pretend I'm the mech right here. Just keep doing this, and that way you can get cover while recharging your Matrix. Remember that your Mercy is still up here and has eyes on everyone right here. And your Ana is, I believe, like somewhere in the back right here. So Ana is in your, you're in Ana's line of sight. So you should be okay right here. You can take cover and get healed by Ana or Mercy right here as well. So this is a really, it's like a much better position behind the rock. I'd say those missiles were okay back there. You did hit quite a few targets if you look at it. Yeah. Hold on. It could be it could use a bit more work, but like the missiles better than the last ones I've seen. It still needs to hit a few more targets. Okay, yeah. It's wise of you to fall back at that HP and go to your Ana. That's good. Okay. Spamming down from this range. Instead, I would actually just go around here, and with this angle, with this wall, I can just peek around here. Notice how your DPS and your DPS is over there. They're still keeping the team distracted, so Roadhog's not going to be able to hook you in. And I believe if we go back to first person, your flight is still available, so you can just walk over here and fly back if Roadhog does hook you in. Let's see it. Oh, okay. It's not the first time I've seen that, but okay. I want to see this again. Like, good job. It's a really smart old spot here, but like, no Roadhog. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, it's not the first time I've seen that happen, but yeah. I hope you had a good laugh at that, I guess. But yeah, nice triple kill. You probably would have gotten a few kills without the hook, but yeah, that's definitely, yeah. You don't see that every day. Oh my god. May want to help him out a little with the Genji back there. Okay. Missiles, yeah, still need to hit more targets. Try to use our Matrix a bit shorter again. Okay, let's see right here. Right there, the missiles also missed a few targets. In the end, you kind of hit the squishies a little, but like, you want more of the missiles to hit. Okay. Okay, so as you got nanoed, you just flew straight through the Roadhog after you got hooked. And then you just landed right here, and then you're kind of lost right here. And Echo is beaming you, and everyone else is focusing on your team because you're not really rushing them with your nano. Oh, and the Genji's, I didn't see him there, but Genji's right here apparently. So when you get nano, you have to go for a specific target first. You have to choose who is going to be your first target to, you know, hunt down and kill. Because with nano, your shotguns are a real, you know, death machine pretty much, and you have to go after someone that, you know, is easily killable in the bad position. So when you're nanoed, choose the first target that you think is going to be easiest to kill first, and probably the most vital to the enemy team. Right here, supports are healing each other, which is kind of weird. But notice how like everyone's going for your team. You could pick off one of these guys back here. I would pick off Moira first because Kiriko's just going to teleport to someone else. And as you can see, the Echo is also in a bad position because, you know, right here, supports are healing Roadhog, who is actually going to for the rest of your team. Definitely don't go after Roadhog because, you know, even with Nano, they can still out heal, and Roadhog does have his ult right now. You wouldn't know that, but Roadhog has self healing as well. And Genji here, I wouldn't go for him either yet because he still has deflection, I believe, and he's not really that easy to kill. So right now, I'll kill the Echo first because Echo is kind of in a bad position right now. And supports are kind of like focused more on Roadhog. And you counter Echo really well. So Echo is probably the ideal target right here with your nano. But again, in game you'd probably like you just need to find out who is the easiest target to first pick off, and just commit to that kill. Some people just like dive in, hit him a few shots on, you know, their first the selection of, you know, out of all the 5 people who they want to kill first. They just pick a few shots on them, and oh boom, they're gone. And they just don't commit to the kill. They just deal some damage and then they move on to another player. And if they don't kill that one, they move on to another player. So right here, you just want to pick a first target and commit to the kill. I want to see what happens after here. Okay, I can see like you're trying to kill the Echo after you saw where he was. Sometimes after you get nano, you just think everyone just despawns and you don't see where they are. So if that's the case, then I totally understand. But yeah, I know you committed your kill to the Echo right there. The missiles, I wouldn't use a missile on one target right there, especially if it's Genji. Genji can like just deflect all of them, or he's just really fast with the missiles, and the missiles will not catch up to him. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone for the Kiriko there. You made the right choice going for the Roadhog because like a Kiriko can't heal like 2 people that fast. So if that was like a damage farm moment, then yeah, that's also a good idea. Don't shoot Genji when he's deflecting. If you're shooting from that far away and he's deflecting and then Echo is like right there, as you can see like in the kill feed right here, your deflection, I mean his deflection actually, if you're shooting him from that far away and the pellets hit from that close, like notice how close the Echo and the Mercy were right next to the Genji, right? Your pellets, as they bounced off of Genji's sword, they're considered really close range. So like it's like if you were the enemy D.Va and you shot down the Mercy from how far you are away, like where Genji is. So like that's basically Genji being an enemy D.Va right there, shooting down your Mercy and your Echo. So back there, your his deflection got Mercy killed, and right here, Echo got pretty low, and nice kill there actually. But yeah, shooting there got your Mercy killed. But other than that, nice first win. Let's skip ahead a little. Interesting pregame ritual. Looks like they're running the same comp. Oh god. If you saw them coming from a long way, definitely matrix those. from the Echo. I want to see his rollout real quick. Okay. Definitely start flashing your Matrix on and off as soon as they're in your LOS. And it looks like your Matrix energy ran out really fast. I want to see what happened. So you got bombs. You're holding down Matrix when there's no one here on point. And you got a Mercy healing you, so even if the Genji turned around and like went to the point to attack you, it's not that big of a threat. So that's why your energy ran out, and let's see what happens. Okay. That's like a really good range to fire from with your primary fire, but like you still want to like flash your Matrix on and off a little bit because your energy is starting to recover a little, and everyone's starting to focus you, and you have to like, this is where you need your Matrix the most. So in the beginning, if you didn't like use up all the energy, that would have been the ideal play there. Okay. Missiles hit a bit more targets. I'm a bit more happy with this one. But you did shoot a few of them into Genji's deflection. And typically Genjis do try to bait that as, you know, to like reflect all the missiles to you. So just be aware of that. I probably would have dived there. Like, I would have dove there because like the mortar was really low. Let's see how this plays out first. Yeah, these are all squishies and they're easily diveable if we go to the free cam right here. Mercy is definitely going to be able to spot you from that high above. And you have Tracer also diving them as well. So with two people that are part of the dive comp going for them, you could definitely secure 1 or 2 kills back there. Oh, gotta get back to the first person. Okay. But as the tables turn, you do want to go for Roadhog here, which is the right move. Nice kill, nice kill. Maybe want to eat that orb back there. Missiles, again, yeah. Also back here. I believe back here. Yeah, these missiles could also use some work back there. Okay. Back there, you do want to flash your Matrix again and again. And also, like, I feel like you do need to like work a bit more on diving with like, if the Tracer's like going for these guys back there, as you saw back there, just work on like using your boosters for diving as well, not just mobility for escaping or for the rolled out. Just remember like try to see who you can dive if they're diveable, especially the supports. I want to see defense matrix usage here. Okay. It's okay if you take a bit of damage here because the Mercy's healing you, so I feel like that matrix is a bit too long. I think, yeah. Okay. Let's see this here. Roadhog is separated from the rest of his team, and it's Moira and Kiriko hiding behind the corner to get some heals back towards him. With the two of them combined, Roadhog is basically unkillable, so what this becomes is a damage farm, and typically damage farm is not a good strat unless you're really just trying to farm damage in a quick play game. But yeah, right here, Roadhog's you have to assume that Roadhog has hook, of course. But if you dive here, you could get the supports here. But since this was not a good position either way, if you dove either one of these positions, you're definitely like gonna get destroyed because Roadhog has hook. And if you dive this way, Roadhog's gonna hook you. And if you dive this way, the supports they're gonna also ambush you as well because Roadhog also can self heal, and you know it's a 3v1. Now back here, your team's fighting a Genji, which is trying to 1v3 for some reason, and so in this position, every once in a while you have to like make sure like you have to see who is behind you and if there's anything going on, you know, in your blind spots. So let's take a look back here. Let's rewind a little bit. Yeah, so notice how like no one's really in this fight scene right here with you. There is a Mercy healing you, but it looks like if you saw like you have to like flick your mouse around and around, just check your surroundings, and that's how Genji got around. Notice also there's an echo right there, the highlighted red, going for point. So yeah, just really keep an eye on your surroundings, and you will know when to make the right move. I'll see how this one plays out though. Okay. Nice missiles there. Nice missiles there. Yeah. You could also shoot it to the supports, and that one, I like how you're hitting the target, but you want to also hit a target that's worth hitting, because Roadhog's definitely just gonna heal from that, and it just adds on to damage farming. So you want to hit the missiles on the supports as well. So back there, you could have dived in and like hit some missiles on these guys, because these guys are vulnerable to you. Like all three of them are definitely vulnerable to you. Roadhog wasted his hook, so if you dove in here, he wouldn't be able to hook you and just like get one big shot off of you. And also notice back here, you have Mercy and Soldier supporting you along with an Ana in the back. So back there, you could have dove in and hit some missiles there on the supports. Unnecessary matrix, obviously. I want to rewatch this. Let's see his positioning. Okay, so I don't know how well you know this map, but this is an okay range to fire from. You could also go to this wall right here, get some peeks over here. This is honestly a better position because you're getting off more damage and you're also getting more cover. But notice how Roadhog is starting to turn left and going for this Ana right here. As D.Va, your responsibility is to also protect your team. So right here, okay, he's retreating, but Moira is still there, and it's still technically a threat. Even though Moira is going for Mercy, that's also a threat. And Ana's really close to this Moira, and she's kind of trapped. So you kind of want to go over to this wall and start, doing the same strat, peek right here, while also giving your supports some, support, as you're a D.Va and you have to protect your team. Now let's see the ult. It's an incline over here, and this would have been at probably like a double or triple kill if you launched it a bit more up, because the incline of this road right here kind of stopped the ult right here. So if you see it again, it slid up, but as you can see, if we go here, it slides up, it slide up right here, right? It's right here, and so the car blocked it. But notice how if you're over here, they can just walk past this wall, and it's completely gone now. They can dodge the bomb easily right here. And Roadhog has damage reduction. Genji can just go right here easily and hide behind the wall. And Kiriko right here, well, I think she Suzu'd it. Yeah, she definitely Suzu'd it right here. But yeah, if you launch it a bit up right here, that gives the enemies a bit, it limits their options right here. From here, Genji's probably going to survive it if he goes in there. Roadhog probably won't, because unless he can somehow miraculously make it here, but that doesn't seem real, to be honest. And Kiriko can Suzu, but if you launch it a bit more up, it limits their options. You might be able to kill Roadhog here because it does 1,000 damage. And yeah, it depends if Genji can get there fast enough, but I think Genji should be able to. But yeah, I see what you're doing there. I would have ulted the same way, except just a bit more up. So you can get that arc right there, and arcs usually get the best D.Va results with your bomb. Yeah, see, because okay, yeah, yeah. It's not much you could have done there with your call mech. If you went anywhere else, the echo would have just found you, and the stinky bombs would have got you. So yeah, that back there, limited options again. You just have to call mech right away. But another option is to, after you ult, you could just find some cover down here and then safely call mech. There's no need right now, right here in this position, to call mech and try to get a kill, because they're either flying or they're too far away. So think about that for a second, and yeah. Some missile work there needed. You hit some of them on the deflected Genji. Maybe want to eat that Moira orb in the back as well. Good dive, good dive. You want to help out that Mercy if that Mercy is just going in. I don't know if that was a really smart choice by the Mercy, but definitely a good job of going in and helping out. As you can see, a Tracer is also catching on, so Tracer is going to back you up as well. That's a good dive right here. And so Roadhog is now separated. Mercy is going to kill the Kiriko, I hope. And now it looks like you and Tracer are going to secure this kill. Kiriko's dead. Nice. He just teleported in. And yeah, there you go. You and the Tracer can easily get the kills there. That's also a smart move, because Echo, you're one of the only ones that can catch on to Echo. So definitely get a higher position. I don't think missling a flying hero is the best idea, because they're easily just going to like avoid those. But you have the right idea of going after Echo. I would have flown after him at that point, but he's pretty low right now. Yeah, you have to like commit to this kill right here. I want to see it. Yeah, I know the soldier could get rid of it, but like you want to commit to your kills there, because your Mercy looks like your Mercy is looking like she really wants to get close to this Echo, so you do want to give some assists right there. Yeah, more missile work there needed. Okay, I get what you're like doing here. You want to kill this Moira because Moira's keeping this Genji alive, but from there, after Genji dashed into your team, you do want to boost in and like knock the Genji back and like try to shield your team from his slashes. And I know your team's like stacking up, which is a bad idea, but you do want to help your Ana out and just like try to like stand in front of or stand between the Genji and the Ana, but while also trying to kill the Moira as well. It looks like your Tracer is definitely getting the Moira, so you don't have to focus that much on the Moira itself. You just want to like protect your team from this Genji. Even though you can't mitigate a blade, it would still make like give Genji a tough time here. And you know, once Tracer's got the Moira, you can also help out Tracer by knocking this Genji out. It would really like give this Genji a tough time to like kill your supports, your Ana, and maybe your Tracer back here. And this Kiriko is like sniping heals really slowly at the Genji. So you could kill this Genji really fast because the Moira's already dead. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, he only got 2 kills there, but if you knocked him back, maybe he would have only got 1. But yeah, it just gives him a tough time. Now Genji's forced to retreat. Okay, I want to see some positions here though. So Genji went straight for the Mercy back there. I want to go back a little. So he's going to dash right back. And I know he got hooked back here. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay. So right here, he's going for the Mercy. You're trying to help him out, but you get hooked. Okay, you know that Mercy's going to be dead because you saw his health bar. Nice Matrix here, by the way. Those are good missiles. I probably would have saved them for Kiriko back here. Actually... Well, you could technically just missile him down for now, but sometimes you just want to save the missiles and not use them at all. Because like Kiriko can just teleport if you use the missiles here, and Kiriko's really fast as well. So your choices are either to like use the missiles on Roadhog and Genji, or you could just save them. I'll probably save them because it's not really worth using it right there, unless you're damage farming. Because like Roadhog's gonna use ult. And I guess, yeah, the missiles could have been worth there, but there's not much you could have done here because, as I saw, he does that. So obviously your Matrix is on cooldown, and yeah, that happened. I think that was her first death, which is pretty impressive. Okay. Yeah, don't shoot the missiles from back there into a flying hero and a deflecting hero. It's not good. When you're in a D.Va one-on-one, even against a clone D.Va, you want to block the missiles and be the first one to hit missiles on the other enemy D.Va. Okay, good. Fly after that Echo, I hope. Yeah, you can't expect Pharah, which is a hit or miss hero, to go after an Echo. And so you want to dive after the Echo first. Since she's in a bad position right now, I can tell. I don't even have to go into free cam. She's just in a bad position. If you fly after her, she's going to be dead. I know what you're trying to do there. That was a pretty good opportunity to ult. Except you aim the ult straight at this T4. And it hit right here. And obviously, that gives them a lot of escape options. They just go back here. Kiriko doesn't even have to Suzu unless she wants to save Genji. And Genji right here could just dip behind his truck and, you know, start deflecting from back here. And it looks like your Pharah is still occupied with the Echo. So Pharah's not even going to go after this Genji. And you as Baby D.Va, it's going to be tough killing a Genji. So Genji could hide back here. So what I would have done instead when you're aiming this ult, you're going to aim it straight through here in an arc. And if it lands here, then that limits their options a bit more. I don't know why your Ana's going up that close. Maybe they, you know, they got jumped by them or something. But yeah, that's just the general path you want your mech to take. Yeah, it's going to be tough dealing with Genji. As soon as he got hooked, do you want to like try at least fly in and protect him with your matrix? Those are okay missiles back there, but yeah, sometimes just be aware you want to save them for a target that's more worth hitting the missiles on. Okay. Okay. The soldier's nano. He's gonna be a big play here. Dive after the Mora. Nice. If it's just Kiriko, then yeah, I would probably have used the missiles there. It's not really a worth missiling, but like if it is just Kiriko, that yeah, why not just kill her faster? I think you guys got this one. Doomfist. Okay, Doomfist is really annoying to take on as D.Va. It's not impossible though. Okay, Doomfist is in a bad position. Those missiles were kind of questionable because like you have to like turn them around to like, you know, get Doomfist, which is like getting around this cylinder right here. Okay. Nice job focusing Doomfist because he was antied and he was in a bad position. Yeah, definitely dive this guy. Missiles, save them for someone, you know. Save it for the Symmetra. Symmetra is really easy to kill if you hit all his missiles. Don't Matrix Symmetra because, you know, it doesn't block beams. Nice. And I think you guys won. That should be it. Alright, well, overall, I would say you ranking up to gold I definitely think is deserved. You do seem to know what you're doing as a gold in a gold lobby. But I would say yeah, the biggest thing you have to work on is definitely your use of your missiles and your defense matrix. And pretty much the kit itself, but mostly the missiles and the defense matrix, because the matrix is really important, and you really want to save it for like the biggest plays that go against you. So yeah, that, and you want to make your missiles worth it because your missiles do have a long cooldown. So you need to save those missiles for targets that are worth hitting. You want to hit the majority of those missiles on targets that are worth hitting. And yeah, it's just I like some of the stuff that I just saw back there, like, you know, like who to dive, but you also need to work a bit more on the diving part because you want to like dive the people that like are in bad positions. So you have to like look around in your surroundings and see like who is in a bad position. Try to like protect your team a little bit because like they're positioned with you, and sometimes it is in, you know, they're really in really good positions, but like they're getting dived by a dive comp, and you do want to protect them there. So yeah, that's just my overview. That's just the conclusion of this replay here. And yeah, but other than that, I like what I see. And just try to work a bit more on the range and the positioning as well if you want to work on that, you know, peeking around that wall over there. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I will do a part 2 because this same person sent me another replay, but we're going to have to save that for another video because it's already been half an hour. And yeah, I definitely see like a lot of room for improvement for this player, but I think he's starting to get it a little. But yeah, he's definitely going to have to like use some more improvement if he wants to get to like Platinum Diamond. But for now, I think for his level, he's pretty good, and I like what I see. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.